I have one bitch in rotation. And it just got iffy for me. My one bitch is a 25-year-old cute snow bitch. She has been on the team for 4 or 5 months. While we was laid up naked the other day after a strenuous full nut session of hardcore poundage, a bitch told me she was a witch. A bitch scared the shit out of me. She even told me she put some herbs in the food she had made for me that day that fueled our sexual escapades that day. I asked the bitch if she put any spells on me. And I asked if she worshiped the devil. A nigga from Colton, California writes that BossMack. He say, BossMack, I enjoy the pod at work. You are a philosopher that makes a nigga laugh at serious shit. I'm a 30-year-old Amazon / Lyft / Uber driver and sometimes DoorDash. I have one bitch in rotation. And it just got iffy for me. My one bitch is a 25-year-old cute snow bitch. She has been on the team for 4 or 5 months. While we was laid up naked the other day after a strenuous full nut session of hardcore poundage, a bitch told me she was a witch. A bitch scared the shit out of me. She even told me she put some herbs in the food she had made for me that day that fueled our sexual escapades that day. I asked the bitch if she put any spells on me. And I asked if she worshiped the devil. A bitch laughed at me and said she wasn't that type of witch, but she knows a few that are. She told me she was a white witch, literally. She said if she curses someone, they have to really deserve that shit because it will come back to you sevenfold. The bad luck will come back to you sevenfold. But sometimes people do wicked shit, and I've seen people willing to endure the sevenfold that comes around just to destroy a motherfucker. At that moment, I really noticed the strange shit she had in her house that I really didn't see before. Then a bitch seemed like she knew she spooked the shit out of me, and she told me she loved me and she knew that I was a good person and she would never do anything fucked up to me, even if we broke up. But then a bitch pointed out how at least 2 of my homies was energy vampire niggas and were dangerously jealous of me, and that I needed to be careful with my dealings with them niggas. BossMack, this bitch is scared the shit out of me. I wonder if I should cut a bitch loose. What are your thoughts on this? Shout out to the chat. So we have a nigga who has found out that his bitch is a witch. You know what I'm saying? You know. And he's in a situation. Now I will say this. I will say this. For what she said about his two homies. A bitch, a real bitch that's on your team can and will point out enemies that you have around you that you may be oblivious of. You know what I'm saying? A bitch is real, a solid bitch is really good at doing that. At like, hey, that nigga right there is, I don't know about that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bitches is good at that. And I'm not saying you need to act on it, but I would listen to that and monitor those niggas' behavior patterns. You know what I'm saying? I would monitor niggas' behavior patterns. After a bitch tell me some shit like that, I monitor niggas' behavior patterns. And I also stay mindful of the bitch. If the bitch just really talking about all my people like that, I'm gonna pick that up too. But if a bitch specifically say that nigga right there, because I done had that happen a few times. The bitch was like, that nigga right there is, I don't know, watch him. This nigga and that nigga and this nigga is cool, but that nigga right there, I don't know about that nigga. And him too. And the bitch was right. I was like, oh wait, bitch. Oh wait. Some of them bitches follow me on Instagram right now, nigga. Shout out to them bitches, man. Oh man, that's a real bitches. All right. I'm gonna say this, man. In my opinion, there's only, when bitches do magic, it's magic, right? And there's no good magic and bad magic. They both come from the same place, and it is what it is. They both come from the same place. You know what I'm saying? Now, some bitches is, to do that is outright with the darkness, blatant. And then, some bitches think they with the light, but it's really still the darkness. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna keep it tall. Me personally, now I'm not telling you to fuck your life up if you love this bitch and all this type of shit, man, but I'm gonna do a tactful separation. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to keep it amicable with a bitch, and I'm gonna let a bitch know, like, look, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a smooth separation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just drop a load of bricks on a bitch and just be like, bitch, hell nah, bitch, you the devil. I'm gonna be smooth about it. I would be like, look here, man, my religious beliefs is like this, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no problems. In the Bible is this, and that, you know what I'm saying? No witches, you know what I'm saying? I know you doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I don't wanna step on no toe. This me though. You know what I'm saying? This me though. I'm doing smooth separation. But see, me, when I meet a bitch and I go over, see, when I meet a bitch and I'm interacting with a bitch, I'm asking religious questions and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking religious questions. And then when I go over a bitch house, I'm looking around. I'm looking around when I'm at a bitch's house, I'm looking around for shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for shit that's hanging. I'm looking for anything that look like an altar or an idol or what is that? What is that? Explain, bitch. What? You got a shrine in the corner. What's that? What are you doing over there? What's this? You know, I'm trying to find what's them beads you wearing? What's that crystal you wearing? What's that? You know what I'm saying? What's the shit hanging up in the corner? Why you got that? I'm asking questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tattoos, this bizarre. What that tattoo mean? What is that? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? What is that? You know, you Wiccan. Oh, Wiccan. Okay, so you part of a coven? Are you? You on a team of witches too? Y'all, it's a group of y'all. I'm finding out. I'm finding out. Cause they gonna have some shit in their house. They gonna have some shit in their house where you gonna go, what's that? Oh, that's my, man, listen, man. I'm finding out. You know what I mean? And I know you only got one bitch. See that? And then it's hard too. You got one bitch fucking the shit out of you. You know, this is difficult conversations, man. This is difficult. She the snow. You know what I'm saying? This is difficult conversations. You know what I'm saying? You know. This is difficult conversations. But if you look in the Bible, man, that shit is in the Bible too, man. What is it? The Witch of Endor. King Saul went to go see the Witch of Endor. So he could talk to Samuel after Samuel died. So, witches is real. Yeah, Samuel's death. Let me see. Where is that at? Yeah. First Samuel, chapter 28, verse 1. Yeah. Saul and the spirit medium. Yeah. That shit real. That's real. You know what I mean? Hey, man. Well, and see, I don't trust bitches, man. Like a bitch, bitches is using. I mean, from my understanding, bitches is using. When a bitch get mad at you, she gonna use her leverage on you. You know what I'm saying? She gonna use her leverage on you, nigga. She gonna use her leverage on you, nigga. She using her leverage on you, nigga. Ain't no I won't fuck you over type shit. She gonna use her leverage, man. And if you don't have God on your side, man, you in trouble, my nigga. Hit the like button for this game. BossMack, I got a witch bitch, but she is fire, so I stay in her good graces. I hear you, man. I feel you. Shout out to you, man. Hey, and you ain't gotta. Hey, and to the nigga that sent in that reader listener email, you ain't gotta listen to what I'm saying, man. I'm just talking about what I would do. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas out there fucking with witches. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of witches. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas chilling. You know what I'm saying? Stay prayed up. If you do. Stay prayed up. Stay good with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Stay good with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Keep your prayers up. You know what I'm saying? Stay good with the Most High. So you ain't defenseless out here. I know niggas is probably like, BossMack, you tripping, man. This shit is all fantasy. Hey, man. Stay prayed up, nigga.